Like that, we back with another video. Told y'all, man, we back. I was off for a few days, but we cranking them out. We cranking them out. So this video here that we about to react to is going to be from my guy Antonio Speaks, which is going to be discussing the lust and gooning epidemic. Now, if you don't know what gooning is, go ahead and hop your ass off this platform and go over to Urban Dictionary and look it up, because I'm not telling you what it means. If you know, you know. But this is going to be interesting because this is very much a problem amongst the youth culture, and I would even say older culture. I mean, social media is part to blame, and then just being overstimulated, basically. So without further ado, we're gonna get into the video. Make sure you like, comment, sub to the channel, and let's get to this video, y'all. Let's go.
So to all my men, but specifically my young men, if you can control these three things, bruh, you will damn near be a god. Number one is your mouth. Now, what I mean by this is basically your emotions. Say you get in an altercation with someone and they talking crazy out their neck. These words don't affect you. You know, you don't crash out and throw your life away because of someone's words. And then also knowing when to assert yourself, okay? Now, number two is your gut.
That's true.
Now, what I mean by this is basically the foods that go into your body. Eating healthy. And like I stated in my mukbang video, a lot of people, they use food as a coping mechanism. When they get mad, they eat. When they get sad, they eat. And obviously, this is a negative thing to do. Now, number three, and the topic of today's video is not thinking with the other head, okay? Y'all know what I mean. We have seen countless men, you know, throw their whole lives away, lose everything they worked their entire life for because of lust. It was a coach a few weeks ago we talked about, man. He was like the first black head coach of this college, threw it away because he wanted to sleep around one of the staff members. This happens all the time, but not on higher scales. And it's just like if these brothers would have just slowed down and actually thought with a real head, they would have been in different situations. Now, today we're going to be talking about a basketball player, Zion Williamson. To understand what's really going on, we got to go all the way back. So this is in 2023. Zion posted a picture at his baby shower announcing.
I know it's quite early and I'm already stopping the video, but I just wanted to say the way in which they were hyping this guy up back when he first got drafted into the league. I mean, you thought he was probably the next one after LeBron. At least that's what the energy was, that he was going to be next. And he gets in here, and I think him going to the Pelicans might have shifted his gameplay because he really didn't want to go there. I really think that his intentions was to go to the Knicks because it would have just electrified the Garden. You know what I'm saying? Because we were needing that. We didn't have that electric energy. I mean, the Knicks, we cooking now. We balling now with Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, like all those dudes. Like, we really balling right now. So in hindsight, maybe it was good that we didn't draft him with all of the injuries, and then he's not really staying on top of his weight. I don't know about now. I mean, he might have jumped on the Ozempic train, but yeah. Let's continue.
That he had a baby. Everything was going good. Everybody was happy until this one person started commenting and basically adding Zion Williamson. So Mariah Mills, this is her. She started tweeting crazy. I let you spit in my mouth last week when you know what, and you could have told me that you had another whore pregnant. How was that going to work moving us both to New Orleans? You think I would have found out? That's just one. Pause, by the way. God damn. She meant to say, you was going to be the next king to LeBron. I motivated you. Your BM is the reason you gain weight. She toxic. I hate this for you. Now, obviously, this is bad, but what made it worse was she's an OF model. And the way she looked,
of course, like
her body, okay, let's just show y'all. I mean, she's not ugly, but
yeah, okay. Checking it out. Okay, the usual OnlyFans starter kit. She clearly's got the BBL. She's got her upper half done. And she's probably got Botox injections in her lips, face. Yeah, she definitely went on ahead and got the OF starter kit for sure. I don't understand these basketball players, man. Like, why don't you get you somebody who's low key, who's not really into all this extra like.
She has a very weird BBL. Like the thighs don't match at all. This is something that you would see on one of them sites. I hate that I even got to talk like this, but
like, she looks like something out of a 90s, 2000s video game. She looks like a Polygon character from Jet Set Radio or some like that. Tekken. Like, she looks crazy.
Them corn sites, you know what I'm saying? Very outlandish. It doesn't look real at all, you know? So that happened, and he was actually sending her like lots of money, bro, like 10K, 20K, just tricking out the ass. So let's move on from that situation, right? A few days after that, another girl came out the woodworks, and this is Zion. Like, you could tell this is his back, and be laying around sleeping comfortably knowing you have bees pregnant. Disgusting. And it's another BBL model. I'm gonna block out the photo because it's crazy looking, but she has another exaggerated buttocks that you would see on like a corn.
You know what I want to know? I know I'm stopping the video, but that's what these videos are about, right? What I want to know is who collectively came together and said that this was going to be like normal, you know? Like, was it a collective of women that came together and said, this is how we're going to start looking? Because I really don't think that, you know, us men said that this is how we want y'all to look. This is what we want y'all to start doing, getting these BBLs and getting these Botox and stuff like that. Who is the one or the committee of people? Was it like when they was putting together the Constitution? Was there some sort of like females Constitution convention for what y'all supposed to be looking? I need somebody to answer that for me.
Corn website, you know what I'm saying? January 7th, which was like a few days ago, Zion got exposed again. This is another OF model. Zion got her at his house.
What light? Oh, is that heat though, or just light?
Oh no, real heat comes out of that.
Oh, look at the boat.
So, you know what I'm saying? He got her living lavish. He sent her 2 bands. I'm pretty sure he sent her way more money than that. Like,
and this is money that he cannot get back, because I guarantee you she doesn't have $2,000 to send him. You know what I'm saying? And again, you're only in the NBA for a certain amount of time. You know, eventually your body's going to break down and you're going to be well past your prime. You know what I'm saying? And you being in the NBA, you're expected to produce. I know a lot of times these basketball players don't really care about championships. They care more about the bag. And a lot of that just has to do with the fans, the spectators. I know I'm going off on a tangent, but hear me out. So at one time, it used to be about winning. You know, people like Michael Jordan, Kobe, Magic, Larry, their game was about winning championships. But the fans, when it comes to championships, the only conversations that come up in the barbershop is about Michael, LeBron, Kobe, maybe like Magic, Kareem. Like, that's the conversation. Nobody ever talks about the new guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, when it comes to championship talk, those are the ones that are in the rotation. And I mean, you could throw Steph Curry in there now because he's got 4 championships, but I think these younger basketball players say, well, what's the point in me trying to achieve a basketball championship in the NBA if I'm not going to be a part of the conversation, at least in the long term? It's always going to revolve back to Michael, LeBron, and Kobe. Those 3, they are the epicenter of that barbershop conversation when it comes to championships. Just my opinion.
this is just the proof she's showing.
Yeah.
So he got
What
her.
are we looking at?
He got her out there, man. Zion Williamson, if he wasn't 6'8" and rich. And it's a photo of this guy. Now, if you're not on TikTok, you probably don't know who this dude is. Good. Let me just show you an example of the type of content he does.
What was the most iconic game? Cherokee's breaking out of jail. Diamond Monroe. Thick ass Daphne Stud video. Who is the best Latina from this era? Isla Fox, Luscious Lopez, Olivia Lovely, or Rebecca Leonard? This is my career. While you were listening to Drake, I was breaking down film. I was studying the game. I was analyzing players. My goon rap said I had 115,533 minutes in. I understood. These are rookie numbers.
So basically, he has a whole page revolved around talking about corn stars. I gotta give it to him. He's very creative because he talks about it in a way of like sports. It's just crazy to me because in 2025, 2026, it's so normal to talk about this type of stuff. And obviously, I've watched this stuff before, but it was never something to be proud about. You know, like we used to always have to hide it. And now it's just like everybody
open.
is normal. His page is pretty big and no one really talks down on him. You know what I'm saying? Like, everyone just like, oh yeah, bro, facts. Like, they're agreeing, they're talking about their favorite corn. Like, I don't know.
Well, you know, part of it is also because the adult industry is a multi-million-dollar industry going as far back as before I was born. And the OnlyFans, all that pretty much did was propel that into a different stratosphere altogether. Now you got regular chicks that work 9 to 5s that be doing that on the side. You know what I'm saying? They feel like, hey, you know, God gifted me with these genetics to be voluptuous and stuff like that. So if I can make money doing it, why not? I'm never going to have to be around these people that are watching me. There's no shame in my game. Like, I got to get my bag. I got to get my bag. And I mean, I'm not necessarily mad about it or tripping off of it. I mean, because it don't got nothing to do with me. It don't affect my motion. But, yo, sometimes you got to do what you got to do, man.
We all remember the good old days, right? The games that supposedly made us fall in love with the sport. But sometimes you have to go back and watch the tape and realize those games were mid and that our teenage brains didn't know the difference. All heads keep telling me, go back and watch tape, youngster. I went back and watched some of these so-called legendary games. So today we're going to talk about the most overrated performances of all time. Let's start with the classic that y'all swear was revolutionary, Superhead and Mr. Mark.
I'm so glad I don't know about any of this shit. Obviously, we all done watched this stuff before,
young,
but I've never like memorized.
I didn't watch it
names,
either, but of course I know
just
about
had
it.
watched it, did what I did, and got off of it. So it's like the fact that all these people know these names, and I swear I'm not trying to seem like I don't. I never did. It was just get on and get off and go about my day. This is a mental problem. Y'all gotta. No. I'm not gonna condone this shit. It's crazy, y'all, because this man done got so big that he actually have like these stars on his page now.
Hey guys, here is my top 5. Number 1, we got Angela White. I think she's compared to LeBron James, MVP player. Really, really crucial. Number 2, I think we got Kira Noir. I think that she is compared probably to Ant Edwards. She has the potential to be the force of the league. Next up, I think Violet Myers. Violet Myers, I would compare to Tim Duncan. She's fundamentalist. She does it all. Next, we got Adriana Chechik. I would compare her to D-Rose MVP season before a career-altering injury. We all know she got hurt at TwitchCon. Next up, I would say Willow Ryder. Compare her to SGA. Has the ability to take over the game at any moment. Definitely an MVP player.
Yes.
You're your Mount Rushmore.
My Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Nina Hartley. Just a legend. Just
I don't know
perfect in
any
every
of
way.
these chicks.
We should all aspire to be like Nina Hartley. Belladonna. She is a lot of the reasons why I am the way that I am today. And the reason why I started watching the game.
A word?
Wesley Pipes.
3 for 30.
Yo,
Like,
my
you
man Wesley.
Who's
Hit
entertaining
it
us
up
like
there.
that anymore?
Way up
You
there.
trash talker.
Exactly, like,
Yo, when I was at my job in the city, Keela, if y'all watching this, Rashonda, if y'all watching this, what's up? Like that's kind of like a inside thing with us. Like when it comes to Wesley Pipes, like we just be like clowning and joking because he's just like a legend when it comes to just adult films. You know what I'm saying? Like his one-liners, his punchlines and stuff like that during his scenes would just have you like, what? It's crazy. Too funny. You're funny, dude.
no one's really entertaining me like that anymore, so yeah.
Yeah, this is 2026, man. This is 2026, y'all, and I feel like it's only going to get worse. I'm gonna put a screenshot up on the screen, but majority of especially of younger men in my generation, they are still virgins, and this is not a bad thing. This is actually a good thing, but I feel like it's not by choice though. That's the thing.
Hey, man, listen. There's nothing wrong with still having your V card. All right. I ain't lose my V card till a nigga was 20. You feel me? And ain't no shame in it. You know what I'm saying? Were there instances where it could have happened a lot earlier? Yeah, of course. But you know, those nerves just wasn't there yet. I wasn't ready yet. So yeah, ain't nothing wrong with waiting. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing out here anyway to rush out here and feel like you gotta do that, because things can go left on your first try. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be careful. You know, get you someone who's, you know, down for you or whatever, and y'all can just grow with each other. You know what I'm saying? Just don't be out here crashing out.
Like, if it was by choice, then that's a good thing, but it's not by choice. Like, these people, they still watch corn every day. They're talking down on women but can't get them. These are the type of niggas, the incel red pill niggas. A lot of them are. Now, if you are a virgin by choice, bruh, keep that shit until you find the right one. Okay?
Facts.
Because I feel like having your V card as a man is very, in general, but as a man, it's rare and it holds so much weight. A lot of people love talking about a high value male and what it is. I feel like a high value male is someone that ain't been touched. You know what I'm saying? You can only say a certain amount of people done slept with you.
Unfortunately, I can't say the same. My V card been gone. I'm a father, so of course my shit's gone. But yeah, if you young, you know, 20, 21, you know what I'm saying, and you still walking around with your V card, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Like he said, high value man, that's what they say they want. So, you know, yeah, you good.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of these dudes think that they the most high value, but got hella bodies. Like, nigga, how? You know what I'm saying? And that's just where it comes down to it, self-control and having discipline and not chasing at the tail. Like, you know what I'm saying? But man, y'all, this shit is bad, bro. And that brother Page, he's, you know what I'm saying? He's one of many. Like, this stuff is just, is big. And like I said, I don't want to sound like I'm on no high horse. Of course, I watched it in the past, but to know these names and to do all of that is just beyond me. It's on a whole nother level. Like I said, it was just something you watch and get off. But damn, man. Look, man, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, though. If y'all want to see something similar to this, go check out Mukbangs. And, yeah, I can't remember
Yeah, I actually reacted to that video. That was a pretty good one. But yeah, man, I mean, we living in some very lustful times right now. Everybody is, you know, sex crazed, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know where we go from here. Part of it is just social media. I mean, you can't even cut on your app, you know, without seeing someone, you know, at least for me, my feed, like, you can't even cut on your app without seeing someone halfway exposed, you know. So, I mean, of course you can filter that type of stuff, but it's very hard. It's very hard too. And yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think about this video. It was pretty much a good mix of everything. I mean, we was talking about the basketball players, and then we was talking about, you know, these OnlyFans models and things like that. I don't know what the fixation is, but I do feel like a lot of these athletes and even some of these rappers, a lot of their relationships are arranged by people that we don't know, like the unknown. They just tell them, like, look, this is who you're going to be dealing with. This is what we got planned for you. You know, this is going to be the person that you're with. Now, I'm not a colorist or anything like that. But I do know that in the black community, a lot of times my chocolate brown sisters, you know, they'll take offense when they see these athletes with, you know, women who are, you know, high yellow or, you know, light skin and whatnot. I mean, all my black women are beautiful. But this is not how you want to be depicted. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all be put up. Y'all got to be kept, you know, y'all need to be kept and put up. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all are those top shelf Barbies. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't want to be in this depiction. And really, no sister should. Whether you almond, light skin, caramel chocolate, dark chocolate, like, none of y'all should really be depicted in this. Women period. Let me just say that. Let me not just generalize it, but, you know, I'm always going to be, you know, my people first. I hold us to a different standard because we should know better. You know what I'm saying? You know better, you do better. But anyway, I'm not going to keep rambling. Y'all make sure y'all get down in the comments and let me know what y'all thought about that video. Make sure you sub to the channel, leave a like, and it's your boy Robbie, and we out.